I'll try not to look right at the camera.
So we got up at 5 this morning. The sun didn't rise till about 6 or thereafter. So we tore down camp. We stopped at an actual campsite that had a little restroom. And now we're just taking a second look at the map.
So we're down here near the 226. The campground, I believe, is pronounced Nazani, maybe?
Yeah.
Campground.
So we're down here and we're going this way?
That's right. Up to Skull and Crossbones, which you can see here. And then continuing out that trek, we're actually going to make our way over to the Maverick Visitor Center. Stop there, and then that's where we're going to try to make a decision on which route we're going to take for the day. We were talking about either coming down and taking one of these further west routes to then come up along and connect with the major highway here, or at the Maverick Visitor Center, go ahead and follow this inner route and stay on the east side of the canyon, and again making it all the way up to the major road there.
And today is Friday, right?
That's right.
So we have a reservation for Saturday up at the first campsite at Canyonlands. Up here somewhere, right?
Yeah, so...
Oh, it's that dotted line, not the...
Yep, yeah. So the dotted line is the White Rim Trail, and we're saying at the Schaefer campground, which is, like we estimated, something like 20 miles in or something.
Yeah, so today we've got somewhere to camp. We haven't figured that out yet. But we want to set it up so that we're not too far, so that tomorrow we can get to an early camp setup at Schaefer. We want it like yesterday, where we had a couple hours to enjoy the late afternoon, early evening. So that's why we're trying to get some info on which route would be better, and then what we might do in between.
Yep, that's the plan for this morning.
Check out this view. Got bear's ears in the background. With the sun just tickling the mountaintops over there. Alright, are you ready for this view? Are you ready for this view? Check this view out. Oh my gosh, look at this view. Let's go on out a little further, I think. Oh my gosh, this view is... It's ridiculous.
Look at that terrain down in there. It's so bizarre. So we had to stop again and get some more pictures because check out this view. That's ridiculous. Look down there how it's almost making an arch. I mean, there's a big cutout there. I don't know if it's on the other side. You got the mountains way off in the distance. All that amazing terrain. And then over here you got our friends Bears Ears. It's beautiful.
So we stopped at that point that was on the big paper atlas that said Maverick Visitors Center or Visitors Info. And as far as we can tell, the only thing that's here is just a set of signs that talk about forestry and how they manage the logging of the timber here and keeping it replanted and all that kind of stuff. So there was no info on, you know, which trail might take how much time or whatever. So we had a little chat, looked at the map again, and we decided to take the little bit longer route that takes us farther west and north, because we thought that it might have some different type of scenery and it might get some views into Canyonlands from the southern edge. because when we do the White Rim Trail, that's mostly in the north half of Canyonlands. So hopefully from this other trail that we're doing today, we'll get a peek at the southern side of Canyonlands. Look at that. I was just saying wow, but that's you put it better than me.
Is this our turn, or are we just gonna go down here to take pictures?
This is that trail that goes out to the vantage point.
Let's take some shots here.
Okay, I'll pause for a sec. This trail's just a little bumpier than the other one we were on. It's supposed to make a loop all the way down and back. Hi there. So we've been driving along I forget the name of the trail now, but going northeast from the Dark Canyon area, and we stopped at a trail that spurred off from Cathedral Butte.
He's a butte, Clark.
There we go. And we started up the trail because there's supposedly a good vantage point at the end. We started driving it. It got rockier and rockier and rockier, and after a few scrapes and bangs, we decided the risk wasn't worth it. So both of us have stock skid plates, stock armor, and so we just decided to walk it instead. As much as we wanted to drive it, it just didn't seem worth the risk of us breaking something. So maybe someday we'll get those skid plates on there and drive it. But let me show you what we got out of the hike. So based on the topo maps, I think it's about 1,500 feet or more down from here to the basin. Not sure what mountains those are off in the distance. But north of us is Canyonlands. Actually, I think this might be the beginning of Canyonlands. I think we're at the edge between Canyonlands and Bears Ears. But if you look, there's several places where there's almost an arch, and we found a few arches on the way out here. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you. Here's one right down there. And then where was that second one? Oh yeah, here we go. Right, see if I can get it right. Right in there, I believe. See the dark underneath it. Definitely worth the hike. There's only 1 or 2 miles out here, I think.